When most people think about their friends, they probably have an image of fun-loving people that will always be there for them in the best and worst of times. Unfortunately, there are fake friends, individuals that will backstab us and belittle us in front of others in order to enhance their own reputations. For today's video, I want to talk about my experiences with the fake friend. I hope you find my experiences relatable, and as always, please leave a comment to share your stories. So without further ado, here we go. So, it was the end of elementary school, and as you can probably tell, I was pretty sad about losing my first crush, Brooke, who transferred to a private school. Brooke was my only true friend in elementary school, so when she left, I felt really lonely. For a few months, I continued to feel down, but on one particular day, everything changed. It was the beginning of May, and a new student by the name of Danny appeared in our class. On that particular day, Danny and I had a badminton class together. But being that we were the only students without partners, we decided to team up. To make a long story short, Danny and I crushed our competition, and as a result, we won our school's badminton tournament. From our success, we started hanging out more, playing video games, card games, and even discussed our favorite TV shows. To be honest, these experiences were some of the best moments we had together. Unfortunately, everything changed when Danny got accepted into Sterling Silver Academy, the most prestigious private school in our city. With its high tuition fees, Sterling Silver Academy was known for grooming its students into becoming high academic achievers. The students at Sterling Silver Academy were pretty competitive, but the thing about these students was that knowing that they couldn't always achieve big things, they constantly belittled each other in order to look better in the eyes of others. So as you can probably imagine, with the need to fit into his new school, Danny slowly became a different person. Evidently, whenever I had the chance to hang out with Danny over the summer, I noticed that he wasn't acting like his normal self. He would always be in deep thought, thinking about the experiences at his new school, and whenever I tried to help Danny, he would always shoot me off. But a thing that really changed about Danny was his temperament. For example, Danny had a little sister, Samantha, and whenever his sister and I had a game night together, whenever Danny lost a match, he would always release his anger onto his sister. Additionally, whenever Danny and I hung out with older kids, he belittled me in order to win their approval. Now look, over time my relationship with Danny was starting to deteriorate, and for a long time I had thoughts about cutting Danny off as a friend altogether. But nevertheless, I never went through with any of this because I always believed that Danny would return to normal. But all this changed when I was in high school. In grade 10, I worked in a lab and managed to win a prize in a local science fair. The following summer, Danny called me to congratulate me and suggested that we should spend more time together over the summer. During hangouts, Danny would ask me questions about my science fair experiences. Honestly, this was kind of weird because he never really showed any interest in science before. I was planning on doing a science fair project again, but that summer, Danny asked if he and his friend Lenny could join me for the upcoming science fair. Although I had my suspicions about Danny's intentions, I reluctantly accepted because I thought having 3 brains is better than having 1. In accepting this proposal, I opened the doors up to all of my research and resources. For months, the 3 of us worked hard on our science fair project, spending hours at a time just to get results. After months of grinding, we were ready to present our project. When it came to register our project, Danny told me he would take care of everything. Unfortunately, little did I know, Danny and Lenny were up to no good. On that particular day, I went to the registration desk, but when I got there, I noticed that my name was left off the project list. I tried calling Danny and Lenny to clarify the situation with them, but I received no reply. I quickly went to our project poster to confirm my fears, and that was when I realized our project only had Danny and Lenny's names on it. My mind was going in circles. Did the organizers mess up? Did we print out the wrong poster? In the chaos, I found Danny and Lenny in the hallway and confronted them about the situation. But in the middle of my speech, Danny simply replied, "Hey man, do we know you?" At that moment, my heart sank. My best friend that I've known since elementary school not only deceived me, but intentionally used me and then backstabbed me to take all the credit for himself. Now this seems bad, but what was even more frustrating was that Danny and Lenny won the local science fair and were invited to nationals. After this event, I officially cut ties with Danny, and I haven't spoken to him since. In retrospect, I think back now to my experiences with Danny and conclude a couple of things. Although I dislike the person that Danny became, I personally believe that Danny I knew as a friend is still somewhere out there. Considering all of Danny's experiences at Sterling Silver Academy and all of the competitive pressures at his new school, I believe that these circumstances drove him to be the person he is today. Honestly, I should have been there for Danny to help him through his hard times. If I was more proactive, my friend may still be there today. Well everyone, thanks for watching, and if you have similar experiences or have anything else on your mind, please leave a comment. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. If you would like to check out some of my other videos involving my overprotective parents and my first crush, you can check them out over here. As always, have a nice day.